Hi, I'm Funke Olotu, a marketer by day and a lifestyle beauty and wellness content creator by night. I'm also an amateur photographer, and today I will be sharing you my beauty hack. Basically, how to make your makeup last for oily, acne-prone skin. So yeah, let's go. So before makeup, the most important thing is skincare. So that's skin prep, and I've already prepped my skin. So I use this toner. It's a Korean skincare toner. Then I use the COSRX snail serum, and I use the First Aid Beauty moisturizer. So that's basically all I've used, and what I'm going to use now is the Garnier sunscreen. My relationship with beauty over the years has been, it's just been a lot of things. There are times that, I didn't really like myself, and I just felt like there were not a lot of girls that looked like me in media, especially like had my type of skin. But yeah, we've come around to a full circle. I'm at a place where there's nothing you can tell me. And the next thing I am going to go in with, which is very important, is the Benefit Primer. I just set my primer with setting powder. You can use whichever setting powder you have. And before I set, I just dab on my arms. And the next thing I'm going with is this Maybelline Perfecto Glow. So this, I just like a little bit of glow, so I just add this before my foundation. I started creating content when I was in the university. I think I was in my second or my third year. Blogging was like the thing. I'm using my Morphe foundation puff just to blend that down. And yeah, so when I started blogging, I used to just write and I used to do fashion. So because I was not confident in myself, I didn't really used to dabble up in beauty. I would talk about beauty maybe when it comes to like skincare or my skincare concerns, but not like make beauty tutorials or anything. Sometimes content creation is just you growing with yourself. Like your content grows as you grow as a person, because ultimately you are the brand. And yeah, because of the type of things that I used to blog about and like write about when I started, they were like, very personal. So I think right now one of the things that I'm able to do, or one of the things I've been able to do, I've just been able to like recognize my boundaries. Like, okay, these are the type of things I want to talk about, the type of things I do not want to talk about. This is what I'm comfortable sharing. Yeah, there's no need to dwell on the past. Like I said, as you grow, your content grows with you. And after foundation, you set. We are going to be setting a lot, so I'm using my Morphe setting spray as well. Using my LA Girl concealer. Also, this is gonna be like a simple, almost no makeup look. So I've let the concealer stay for a bit before I start blending it out. I just prefer using Beauty Blender. Some people use brush for this, whichever works for you. And also because I have pores, I just feel like Beauty Blender gives me a smoother, better blend. So you want your concealer to always go up. Okay, always up. I moved to the UK December 2021, and last year I was one of the Pinterest creators, Pinterest UK Creator Fund winner. And that has just been such an amazing opportunity and like a confidence boost. The fact that I was one of the winners and got the training, able to meet amazing creators, it just made me feel like, this is, you're on the right path that is meant for you. I met so many amazing people. We work with brands. I've been able to work with brands, it's just been so great, and it's only up from here. Content creation, your story can just change in a minute, so there is no need to like be focusing on other people's journey or like be envious of other people. Just if you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're staying true to yourself, everything goes set, no worry. So I'm going to be using a lighter concealer. However, this is a foundation I got at Primark that is very light. I don't know why I got it. It was such an impulsive buy, but sometimes I just use it as my brighter concealer. And this is the thing, like, reuse your products. Use concealer as foundation, use foundation as concealer. You guys like. But yeah, I'm only gonna blend that in this part. If you notice, I'm not contouring. I'm not really like much of a contour girl. I'm just more of a highlights and blush girl. I just feel like it works better for me. Now we are going to set. Okay, so after that we are gonna set. I'm setting with my Spun powder. The challenges I faced in, like, as a content creator, like here since I moved, is the fact that I am not the target audience, like the go-to market target audience. Like in Nigeria, in as much as, you know, there's colorism, we're black people, so it's like it's for black people, it's for black people. But you know, here it's just really different. I guess it's just different when you're living in a country that is majorly populated by a certain race, which is your race, and now you know, you're a minority in that country. So I'm just setting everywhere. I mostly just use what's left on my forehead. This is what we are working with, so we're going to leave that and we're going to do the brows and the eyes. For my brows, I'm not really gonna do much really. They do require to be carved and all of that, but I'm just gonna faintly fill them in. I'm just going to brush just so it does not, you know, gather in one place. Yeah, because like beauty makeup does not have to be hard, really. Just stick to what works for you, what you're comfortable doing. Chicken. Okay, I'm not even going to conceal under my brows because I do not care for it very. There are times that I do that too, but today I do not feel like it. For my eyes, I'm going to be using this Blush Neutral palette by BH Cosmetics. So I'll mostly be using this and this. I'm just going to be using one color of that. So I'm also going to be using this as my blush. Another challenge I've had since I moved to the UK is sort of like building relationships, because, you know, I already had like a network that worked for me while I was living in Nigeria. So, you know, it was easy to hear about opportunities, to, you know, do all of these things. Although, you know, compared to last year, after winning like the Pinterest Creator Fund, it's sort of giving me more of that. So, you know, I get invited to events, I get gigs, you know, so I'm actually grateful for my growth. My growth has been very fast. I'm just using that purple across my eyes. This is a hack for the lazy girls with eyeshadow, just same color everywhere. So I'm gonna be using the blush. Do you know, I think I need to get on the liquid blushes because like they look stunning, and obviously you want to smile as you apply your blush, especially when you have chubby cheeks like mine. I feel like if you have chubby cheeks and you don't use blush, oh my god. And I apply my blush, I do it circular on my cheeks and I drag it up. So here looks more highlighted and contoured than here looks. I remember I just highlight, you know, I did not contour my face. I just realized that this works for me. Like, people should really experiment a lot. I feel like that's it. Even me, I still want to experiment more with makeup, especially like with eyeshadow and all of that. I feel like how we perceive beauty is tied to our mental health. It's like when you're in a place where you're not, when you're in a place where your mental health is not at its best, you don't feel so good. You don't feel like you look good. You know, sometimes you don't even feel like you deserve to be in the room. And because we are living now in a world where beauty is very commercialized because of social media, etc., looking good is more than now looking good, because looking good can actually put food on your table. So I feel like that is added pressure as well, and that affects people's mental health. But to be honest, a tip that I have that might not work would be to live in your bubble. In my world, I've defined what beauty is, and I am beautiful in the definition of those terms. So you just have to come to a place where you accept yourself for who you are. If not, the world is always going to keep changing the goalposts of what beauty is, of who is beautiful. And it's also important to know that with how the media portrays beauty, Black people are not even at the center of this. It's like, so I'm not saying it's not hard to see yourself as beautiful when the world tells you that you're not, but if you're waiting for the world to tell you that you're beautiful, to believe that you're beautiful, you would be waiting for forever, because they capitalize on those insecurities. So I did forget something for my eyes, which is under eye mascara. So a beauty hack would be doing like this. If you want your under lashes to be more obvious, you're going this way, not this way. Just the under with the same purple. For my lips, I'm gonna use a combo of black. It's black, but also like not too black. So I'm going to be using this nude gloss. It's called Dawn in Brooklyn from ST Essentials, and I'm gonna be using this clear glossy one. And yeah, we have the lips. So these are some of the products that I absolutely swear by in this routine. I mean, I love all the products I use, but this moisturizer is one of the best, and it's Morphe setting spray and the Benefit Pore primer. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and trust me, your makeup is going to last for a long time. Do not forget to use the setting spray when you're done. And yeah, so always remember to explore, to have fun with makeup, and find what works for you. So thank you for having me on this episode of Beauty Hack. Funke Olotu signing out. Cut! Bye.